Hello and welcome, air signs. So, like I said in the last video for the fire signs, doing a bit differently for September. Doing groups, little piles in one video with your elemental house as the title, because last month I was drained from doing 12 separate videos and I'm coming down with a flu. So talking is a bit sore now. I'm getting there and I might as well just talk now while I still can. And yeah, so let's get into it. So just focus on your birth star sign, not your like house, like your rising or your sun, moon, or rising stuff. Just your birth month. So we have Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So just focus on the one that is yours, and the timestamps will be in the description box below. And yeah, so let's get into it. I'll give you a few seconds there before we carry on. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so let's get into it then. Okay, so Aquarius, you guys are up first. And the fairies are guiding you. I'm using the Fairy Forest Oracle. We have the Elf Queen, introverted, burden, responsibility. So you're being closed off for the month of September. Or someone's telling you to. For your goddess who is protecting you, we have Artemis, guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So no matter what you're going through, know that the universe and the goddesses and all that stuff have got you covered. Do you know what I mean? They got you protected. And we have from the vibrational energy oracle, which I am reviewing and using. So I'm reviewing it and using it at the same time now. We have release. You need to release some energy here. You need to release this. Release it by probably being an introvert, maybe hermit for a bit. But know that that Artemis is protecting your family, so you don't need to worry about anything else. We'll get onto the romantic part afterwards, but first we'll go into the tarot. We have the Two of Air, the Messenger of Fire, the Page of Wands, and the Fool. Shockingly, the Hermit didn't come up. Let's see now. You're being protected. You're very shielding yourself. This is the Two of Swords, essentially, the Two of Air. You're very shielding. And we see the Messenger of Fire, which is the Page of Wands. You're seeking for something good and positive, and you're waiting to take that leap. You're waiting for that good news to come in, to take that leap, so you can release your energy, So you're just kind of hermiting, keeping away from people. And we have Messenger of Cups, or Water, Four of Air, and the Six of Fire. Three of Fire, sorry, not six. Okay, so these two here. You're very protective of yourself. You're very emotionally shielding yourself here. The Page of Wands, or Water, or Cups. This is what happens when there's elemental names in the deck. Messenger of Water, which is the Page of Cups. You're very new to this new kind of emotional, mental state. Maybe like cutting yourself off from people is new to you, and you're not sure how to. So you're just protecting yourself here. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong protecting yourself, Aquarius. There's nothing wrong with that. But you need to know that this is all a learning curve for you. So you're learning this new pathway as you go, and it's all good. It's all about building it all up so you can release it in that sense. In this sense, don't do that like in a mental health kind of situation. So we have the Messenger of Fire, which was the Page of Wands, and we know that it's all about bringing in good news. Good news is coming. You're getting things done. It's great, but you can see that she's very shy in the picture. So intuitively, you are very sheepish in approaching this. And we see with the Four of Air, or the Four of Swords, you are resting. So you can see that the rest and rejuvenate, like the whole like introverting kind of thing is coming about. So you're taking this time to, I'm waiting for the good news to come in, but I'm going to go and rest a bit. Just a little bit, just to recharge so I can take the leap. And when you do take that leap, it's going to be such a release, you see. And it's going to be very powerful because we have the 3 of fire. So you're waiting for that opportune moment, Aquarius, to take that leap. And it's going to be so, like just a release. I don't know how to put it any other way. It's going to be like so relieving. Do you know what I mean? For that to happen. But while you're discovering yourself and going through this, Artemis is protecting your family. So don't worry about that. So now we're going to go on to the romance part of the reading, which I use the Centennial to elaborate the card we get from the Romance Angels, which is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Now, even if I didn't have these cards to express it, we can see that you're emotionally... There's something emotional you're learning here with the Messenger of War. And you need to make a romantic gesture. And we have another Page of Cups. My God, guys, you're just handing them out today. So, we have a Page of Cups. So this is all new. You're still learning. Whether this is learning from taking those chances, or in this sense, you're taking those, like you're offering it. You're offering your heart to someone, you're offering going, hey, do you want to hang out a bit more? Get to know each other? Because I'm financially stable. I am financially stable. Not saying money is everything. But, I'm good at building a foundation for things. So we see that with the 10 and the 3 of Pentacles here. You guys want to express your love to someone. And I can't really tell. I know it's a water sign. But either that, it could be a water sign. It could be an earth sign. Or it could be you just telling someone. And I can't tell what that person is. But go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Whether it's just like, hey, will I buy you a coffee? Yeah, sure, why not? That kind of thing, But do know that, while you're discovering yourself and going out there into the dating field, your family's being watched over, you're able to go and discover yourself and rest and take those... I think that's what the fairies are telling you here, is responsibility. You have a responsibility to protect your family, but you also have a responsibility for yourself. So don't forget that you guys have a responsibility for yourself. Right. Whew. Aquarius. What the hell? So we'll carry on and go from there. Okay, Libras, you're up next. What is coming up for you guys? Let's see. What are the fairies telling you? And we have Awin, gift, divine, inspiration, awakening. So September is all about changing your seasons, So you guys are becoming more awake because it's coming up to your season. So you're like, okay, I've done all the work. What's next? What to do? For your goddess who's guiding you with Undying Love by Isolde. Isolde? Yeah, Isolde. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So, Undying Love. So, let's see what the energy is, just so I know how to explain that now. The F word. Okay. So you're expressive this month. Let's see now. Okay. The divine, so the universe is handing you things. Awin is going to be giving you the energy and the guidance to that. And I'm going to Isolde. So she's like, here, I'm going to give them some gifts along the way, little treats along the way. They'll know it's from me. And Isolde is like, okay, well, they have to remember that the love they share is eternal regardless of anything. So if someone says, can you just, F off, just know that it's not just one person that's going to ruin it for them. But there are points where you probably have to learn to know when to say F that, But in the book, as I was learning about this deck, the vibrational energy, Debbie just goes into different adjective and productive ways of the F word, like functional or fixated or fantasize and foreplay and fool. So it's, we all think, I go in depth in I have a thing, I'm not going to go too much into it, but I went right into the fact that we went for the vulgar word straight away, not the productive words or anything like that. We all went for F, So that's showing you now that no matter what is coming, you guys have to know that if someone doesn't take your support or love or friendship, just, shoo them away. And Awen will be like, good job. You stood up for yourself. Here's a little present. So into the tarot we have the 5 of air, the 5 of swords. So 5 of swords. That's where you're cleaning up a mess. So you're cleaning up someone's mess. Here, and we have the sun card. It's all new. It's all lessons. And we have the ace of air. Okay. You're cleaning up someone's mess, but you just take it as in your stride. Take it one day at a time. But you're very rash. You're very quick to think. Quick thinking. There's nothing wrong with quick thinking. You just need to be prepared for it, Be prepared for that. And we have the 6 of water. Be prepared for that, to walk away from situations. 6 of air. And the king of fire. Okay, so let's go on here. So when you're cleaning up someone else's mess or someone else's drama, you have to know when to walk away. And I think this is what Awen was talking about. This is the divine inspiration and the awakening. You need to wake up and smell the roses and just go, I'm done. F that. Do you see what I mean? But you need to know when enough is enough, and you have to put yourself first. And even though you love this person, you love them unconditionally or whatever, you need to know to go, guys, enough is enough. I'm done with this. I'm sorry, I'm walking away. And we see that, you become a new person in September because you took that kind of, you did that awakening. You have a new sense of life, a new beginning, a new chapter to begin. And it's great for you Libras. And we see the 6 of air, which is the 6 of swords. You know that you need to move forward. Move on from this. Keep moving forward, which is brilliant. Move on. Just say, F this. Move on. Whatever. With the ace of air, we saw that you were very rash at making this decision. You're very quick on the bat. You went off and flew off kind of thing. You went off. And the king of fire is the king of wands. So we know that this king of wands, or you become this king of wands, and you have a plan now. You calmed down after the rashness. You calmed down. And we see that you're very zen about it. You're very chill. You're very calm, and you have a plan. You've calmed down. You just wanted to get away. It was a fight or flight moment. Now let's carry on with the love reading. I just read the oracle card. So we have the romance angels. For your love reading, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Maybe this person you were cleaning up for is coming back to go, I'm really sorry. Look, I'm sorry I scared you off. And I'm sorry you felt that way. I'm sorry that you felt that way, that you have to say, feck that, So, but you took the signs. I want to see now, are you going to carry on with this person? So you have the emperor. This person's an emperor. This person is very controlling. Very, not controlling in a bad way. They're very fair, but they want to control you in some sort of degree. Even if it's a nice way, they want to reconcile about this, but we see that they're very a loner kind of thing. They don't like being on their own. Like this looks like the hermit does look like in this case, the white beard, just gives away it's just a white beard. But we see that he's very, or he or she is very authority figure, and we see that, they like being on their own a lot, yet they want you in their life. And they're making this decision very emotionally based because the moon's here. And you need to make this decision now. You need the high road or the low road kind of thing. Do you take the wolf or the dog? Do you know what I mean? Do you take the tamed? Do you take this person back knowing that they've learned the lessons, or do you just go back out into the dating field and wing it? That's the difference. So you need to reconcile your love life for you, not for them. And you need to know when to say, F that. So, that is your September reading, Libras. I'm going to leave that there and then move on to Geminis. Okay, Geminis, last of the air signs. So let's see what's coming up for you guys in the month of September. Come here, please. So the fairies are telling you we have the Mabon, shining hope future. So something to do with your future, in the future of September. Something is coming your way. We have the goddess Cavatina, purification. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your mind and body. So maybe to prevent these two together are working together. These two are working together. What am I saying? Your energy is a new beginning. I love that. Like how there's a leaf in it, so it's like a new turning over a new leaf. I see what Debbie was doing there. So we see that the fairies are telling you there's a shining hope in your future, but you need to do a lot of cleansing for yourself, not for others, for yourself, in order for this new chapter to begin. You can't keep the old habits and the old ways of thinking for long because everything changes. Politics and society change. It's just how it is. So you Geminis need to rethink things through, like go, oh, it's not how it used to be. That's fair enough. So we have the Hanged Man. You need to see things from a different perspective here. There are foxes going nuts outside. We have the Hanged Man. So you need to see things from a different perspective. Maybe see things like, okay, it's not how it used to be when I was their age, or it's not how things are anymore. It's just what is. And we have the World. You need to open your eyes a bit more. Open up and see the world for what it is. And we have the Two of Earth, or the Two of Pentacles. This is all a balancing act for you guys. It's going to be see, you are balancing here. But it's a very big balancing act for this new beginning to begin. Your energy for the month of September is all about change. Fall, autumn, same thing. All about change, all about that glorious change. And there's nothing wrong with change. Those are 3 cards that just jumped out. And I didn't like that. They just plopped. They came together. I didn't like that. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Page of Earth, 3 of Earth, and the Ace of Water. There we go. Just didn't like how the other ones just plopped out, and they just came together. It just didn't seem right. Normally if they come out one at a time or they're spread out, I would take that. But if they come out as a bunch, I go, you're plotting something. I don't like it. Okay, let's see. So with the Hanged Man, we have the Page of Earth, so the Page of Pentacles. You're still new. You're learning. I always say pages learn. They're students of their suit. And you're still learning, from that perspective. That you're learning this perspective. Like, it's like this young page here is this Hanged Man, and he's learning the ways of his suit. He's just learning. There's nothing wrong. Take your time learning. There's nothing wrong with that, and learn the ways of the new world. There's just a whole new society out there. With the World, we see as you're wanting to maybe travel. Travel's coming up in September, maybe for some of you. It could also mean there's a new opportunity coming, and it's the 3 of Pentacles. I thought it was the 2. Oops. But no, the 3 is all about foundations and such. And you can still be balancing a lot, You're balancing this new foundation around this, Oh, the 2 of Pentacles is there. Oh, this cold medicine's really messing me up. But yeah, no, we see that you are building new foundations for this new society and this new kind of world coming your way, Gemini. And you're very earthbound. I've noticed there's a lot of earth signs or earth cards in this. Because we had the 2 of Earth as well there. So you're balancing. You're taking this balancing act to see the perspective, learn, build the new foundations to ground yourself in this new perspective. And then you become very, I say emotionally fulfilled for the Ace of Water or the Ace of Cups all the time. But you do. You become more at ease. Because you can become at ease when you understand things more. And that would be the new beginning, And then you see like this is the whole purification process you had. You needed to see this new perspective of things. For your romance, we have the new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So whether this is, I would say the new love doesn't always mean you're cheating on your partner, okay? It does not mean that. It could mean you just suddenly looked at your partner and remembered how you loved them the first time you saw them. And that could be that. But we also see we have the 10 of Wands here. So Geminis, you're doing a lot for this new love. You're stressing yourself. You're doing too many things at once for them. And it's causing a conflict with other members of your family or your friends around you, because they're like, hey, this new person isn't all that great, you know? They don't need to be treated like a queen, okay? And, oh my god. Didn't even look at it. Queen of Swords. So we see that this new love is very like, come to me. Do what I say, not what they say. And it's causing you some stress. A lot of stress. But maybe the queen is your current partner. And the new love is like, oh my god, I don't have to do these things to please this new person. This person is just very controlling and very, very stressful. This sounds like I'm just saying, hey Geminis, go out and cheat, please. No, don't do that. I'll just grab a tarot card for you here, Justice. That'll be a little bit lighter to grab the good tarot there, because it's all about balance and being fair. So you need to be fair with this Queen of Swords, Geminis. You need to tell her, or him, could be him, you never know, that they are out of line. And they can't be telling you to do this stuff. You need to find the balance and go, hey, I have a right, okay? I have a new beginning starting here, and you're not in it if you don't cop on. This is all about the detoxification. You're detoxing the negativity of your love life as well here. Okay, whew, Gemini. So that was the last of the air signs. I'll leave that there, and I will put all the timestamps down below. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!